Okay, this is a short tutorial on how to do fake HDR. Now normally when you do HDR photography, it's normally made up of 3 bracketed photographs, but this way we can do it with just 1. This is done in Photoshop, so get your original picture loaded in, and once you've done that, duplicate the layer and give this layer a name of, well, you can name it anything, but as it's going to be a black and white one, it's best to call it black and white. So just call mine BW, and make sure it's sitting above the original picture. Then while you've got it highlighted, go to Image, Adjustments and Desaturate. There we go. Then go back in again and go Image, Invert. Then go Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and set the radius of around about 40 and click OK. Now if you go up to the different layer options, what you want to do is come down and look for the overlay and click overlay, and we get this now, which is brightened it up a little bit, so we're getting closer to a HDR effect. Now we go back in and select your original picture again, duplicate the layer again and call this one linear. Okay, and make sure this is sitting above both the original and the black and white. Now you can see that's toned it down, it's made it darker. Now what we need to do is then go back in and choose linear light, which then does this to it, which doesn't look particularly nice. Now this is where personal choice comes into it. You need to adjust the opacity on this actual layer to get a picture that you're quite happy with. Now normally it's somewhere roughly within the 10 to 20% opacity, but of course it all depends on what your tastes are for HDR. Now for me that looks roughly okay. It's not overly surrealist looking where it might be not so much there, so I'm happy with that at roughly 12%. It looks roughly how I'd like it to look, and if you go back, if you turn both the linear and black and white off, you can see what the original looked like and how it looks after the process that we've just done to it. Thanks for watching.